I'm muted, I just noticed. Whack. How you doing today? Control R, water, air. Perfect. M, solid. This is going to let me select all of this. An Axiom mod. Yes. I'm waiting on Allie, who will be joining us a little later. What happened here? Oh, I bet you this is water that I missed. I see. I have that. Angel Place. That's what I had on. We're just breaking these water sources right quick. Should really only be this, right? No. Oh, goodness. Okay, so instead we'll do this. And how are you doing today? Sponges exist? They do exist. You're right. So does this, where we just do this and water, air, done. That should be it. That's all the water. That's all the water in here. Granted, this wouldn't be a final shape. All this was a quick scale up of some of the other sketches I had around here. But I have an idea in mind, and I'm curious because we played around with doing tridents with dolphins, and you do go zoom a lot faster. And if we're going to keep this idea, this concept of building the tower with this big ring around it, might go for the bigger shape. Might. This is a pretty big, especially if we're going to want to have more than one, like more than just 2 people in here at any given time. Like 3 or 4 people in here, I think this is actually just enough space for that. And if we can place enough dolphins for Dolphin's Grace, what is it? It's supposed to look like a drippy water ball, which it kind of doesn't right now because of the way the scale up. It added a lot of artifacting of sorts. So you can see it better with the smaller version. My hotkeys are messed up because I'm not in the same instance I usually am. You can kind of see it here where it's dripping down. Or I made another one over here. You see with some particle effects where it's looking like a drippy water ball. It is an underwater arena, a trident arena. That's the idea for the minigame. And we're gonna have a what you call it right here in the center. The this thing. The conduit. I don't know why I forgot what that was called. But we're gonna have a conduit right here in the center. And that way you can like zip around and try to kill your friends in here. But I feel like this much space isn't enough if we wanted more than 2 artisans. I think this might be a bit closer. There's just so much glass. This is a lot bigger than it looks. I'm trying to figure out, like, is this the size we want to go with? Is it not? Granted, it'd be a lot, we'd get it a lot cleaner. So, like, where's my sphere? Sphere at the top. Blue glass. Oh, yeah, and this is, it's also on 2s, so that would have to be completely rebuilt. So that's a diameter of 75. I don't think we need it quite so big. Big, yes. Using the statue, which I'd already made in the in survival for scale, though, that could work. Then we just have to dirty it up. Let's see, 63. If I do a Taurus right there. Where'd I go? Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. So you want to do shape. And we're going to do our sphere again. I'm going to make it hollow. That's the play. Boom. There we go. Now it's hollow. And that's the center. Come here to smear. Oh. How are you doing today? No, that. There. That's my center. This one I want stack because we're going to be cutting through here. That's not what I wanted. Make that my center. Shrink, 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 shrink. Okay, and if I go back, this is a 63. You think tough. Kinda making this up as I go along. I don't want to offset the target point. Three, 65. Is this all touching? It is 65. Let's try 67. I want to get it to where it's big enough where it's not like all encompassing it. Kind of like an egg, if you will. 67. Let's jump up to 75. That might do it. Come on. Because I am going a little faster. Almost looks like a Death Star now. This is a problem that's going something without a reference image. What am I trying to put out into the world? This wasn't quite it. Grab some wool so I can quickly do some shapes and get rid of it all if I have to. Actually, we'll make this one pink. Chorus. Thaddeus, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? 72's not it. Nope. $18 times? Yeah, that is an accomplishment. Mostly that I've streamed 18 times. Let's see. Pretty much what we have on that one. So if I do paste copy, and then I should be able to... I do 73, let's do... Frogdolph, welcome, welcome to chat. How you guys going? How you going? How you doing? Quackspot's here as well. Love to see it. I think 77 diameter. How would that look? What is call an artisan for help? It just plays a random little funny thing from any of the artisans' videos or streams. A couple of the artisans I've got. To see if they can help you out with something. Like that one. I think I have my desktop audio set pretty low right now. And then, of course, that's a classic scare me. Almost. I think we're almost there for this one.
Cheer 1, do you have TTS set up? Lord Thaddeus cheered 1 bits.
I do. I didn't think it actually worked. I tried to set that up for points earlier and it didn't work. So I'm glad that worked. Thank you for the bit. 85 might be the play. What do you guys think? Like, what do you guys think? Is Maze cooking with this? Is this a bad idea, a good idea? I want to hide redstone in this. The Nova feel? Excellent. Quackbot agrees. But I got to try to hide a little bit of redstone. And that's what this is going to be for, kind of. I think. Qbot does. A pain to build in survival? I agree it will, but I think it'd be worth it. Granted, we we do have a nice big fat. Why did that happen? Why is my circle not filled out down here? Is it filled out up here? It is. Interesting. Keybot is sad now. Aw. Now, we do have a bit of a cheat in which that we have quick plays for Lightmatica. That really helps, especially for builds like this. The big pain here is just getting all the sand needed for the glass, but Ali has a super smelter. We're at that stage of the game where really, honestly, I could just go into the ocean, bring a couple of allays into the ocean. I can get sand if our deserts are gone. Which I doubt they're gone. We farmed them pretty hard, and then we reset a couple of chunks for the newest update. So I'm pretty sure we've got sand somewhere. I just got to go get it. And that's not hard. Just a bit time consuming. Let's go ahead and fill it. Why am I double clicking? No sand dupers allowed? No. We voted on it, but duping is one of those things like TNT dupers is almost functionally a vanilla mechanic at this point. But even then, like Kiwi's been doing a lot specifically to avoid TNT duping. We try to avoid it when we can. It's pretty much regulated to just tree farms. I'm sure if somebody wanted to clear out a big hole, like I have a rather large one, as you guys have seen, but I don't want to blow up my base, hence me making that whole other farm. Not like dupers and auto farms? Yeah. Like for me, the auto farms, it depends on the farm. If it's something like, if you're just AFKing for the night, I think I'm fine with that. Okay, I think I do have that. The nerd? Yeah. Like, and we go back and forth on it. Like, I'm going to be trying to ask the Artisans if they're cool with, there's a data pack that allows Husk to drop sand. And it's something that I really feel should just be a vanilla mechanic. It would give you a reason to build a Husk farm, which I think is great. It's not too powerful. Husk kind of suck. I built one, and it's not great because they can only spawn with an open sky, which means you're kind of... You can't fake it. Tinted glass doesn't work or anything. They have to be under an open sky, so you can only do it at night on an SMP. So you'd have to build it and then kind of forget it exists for a while. Like there's not a lot you can do. You just have to kind of forget it exists and go about your day. You have to build it in a place that you're going to be for a long time because your rates are never going to be great. No matter how good the Husk farm is, will never be great. Husk love fresh air. Yeah. Freaking nerds. Why can't there be a neat like me? All right, what happened here? This goes up and it connects all the way across. Okay. I don't know what happened here. Something failed when I grabbed it. I know Allie's not here yet. I do know that's why you guys are all really here, is to chat with her. But she'll be here eventually. Dino, welcome back. It was nice watching you play some Overwatch. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't think I got too big there then. Great. But I totally get needing a break from Warcraft, or that from Warcraft, from Minecraft. I'm a little addicted right now. I get it though. I took a full 3-day. My wife got back into the game with me, Warcraft, that one. And yeah, we played it for 3 days straight. I spent all last night getting my UI down. I'm very excited for it. I have an entire mod pack that I'm going to try to dedicate builds to it. I'm happy to be back into the game. I'm happy they've been relatively scandal-free for 4 years, because so I can feel a bit better about wanting to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. All right, with this sealed up, I don't know what happened. I must have missed something when I moved it earlier. Might make you come back. I mean, and sometimes all you need is a break. No mod packs, no extra world. Just walk away. Just take a break. Yeah, I agree. I don't disagree with you at all. Real midget. Couldn't possibly tell you. That sounds like sports. And if you can't tell from my physique, that's just not something I have a lot of experience with. Just need a simple build to enjoy, then you'll play again. That makes sense. Well, until then, you can watch and critique this. So I sent Allie a picture of something that popped across my Pinterest and was not anything like this. And she said she might work on something like that. And then I was looking at this. I was looking at some ideas, or I was thinking of some ideas to better incorporate that. I kind of had this idea yesterday as well, but now we can try it out. It's interesting though, because with it, you can see some parts where like it almost looks like it's squishing right here. In some places when you move, it almost looks like it's a little squished, even though mathematically I know that is inaccurate. Some of this almost looks like ovals. Like right here, it all looks kind of squished, and it's really weird. And I don't, yeah. Like Star Thor's new axe was crafted in. Yeah, actually, I didn't even think about that. But that's kind of like the idea I was going with, something like kind of holding this together, and then I'm gonna try to still make it drippy. I mean, not at, like, I'm still getting in there. I'm going to try to make it kind of drippy and see what we can do. And then I knew we were going to hide dolphins around here. I don't remember their exact distance, but we're going to try to hide dolphins. And what else? Now, I want to hide guardians, and I had just had an idea because you can... I know you can, waterlog sensors. Mordants? Maybe. I know you can waterlog sensors. I can't use wool right now. A waterlog sensor doesn't hear anything. How do we do this? It does? What does it hear? So I don't hear anything, but it hears it. I just need a block that would be powered, so why not? I can do this. Perfect. Ooh, okay. Okay. So that might be something. Because it would need to be dustless, so I can put this in the water. I can put little cells in there that would open and close depending on the sound going by. Just have pitfalls everywhere? Doesn't quite fix the problem. Because I need a guardian to sit in there. And the key to that is I need the door to be right here so the guardian doesn't swim out. And a guardian would sit like kind of like this, you can see. And the original idea was chicken randomizer, which wasn't all that great. Calibrated sensor. And I can calibrate it to do the whoosh of you using a trident. That's fine. Maybe. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be calibrated. Just hearing people go by should be enough to just pop the door open or close. I just need it to be a toggle. It hears it, it opens it. It hears it, it closes it. So it feels kind of random. Well, if I want it to feel kind of hectic while you're going through the game. Or we do like a pulse extender setup. So it technically just pushes it like a button would, but it extends long enough to keep it open for a bit, just to scare people. But I don't know if that, because I guess like we would want the guardians to actually be able to attack. I think a redstone block and a sticky piston. No, that might work. Since the sticky piston will extend the once and then see. It's not quite fast enough. Okay, I'm gonna look something up. Oh. Do you know what I'm looking for? I think I'm looking for what's called a T flip-flop. I don't know what in the bloody world that is, but I think that's what I'm looking for. It might be helpful if I don't hide my chat while I'm looking this up, though, huh? Imagine that. Because a T flip-flop, also known as a toggle or TFF, is a basic circuit. So that's what I'm looking for. Ha, cursed. And the big issue is that they use a comparator here. I can't abide by that right now. Excuse me? Excuse me? I see what I did. So watch this. I jump. Because that's on. And the comparator is just going to push that power through. Because you see, this doesn't actually produce any power, but the comparator would. I think I'm nearly, I think we're getting there. And if I had to make like a little cell, we've got space up there. If I had to make a little cell for this, I think that's okay. But this is a lot smaller than this. I think we're getting there. The issue... big issue is I need the power to come up here, and I can't have the compare down here. What if we replace that with a target block? Does this get power if it's with a target block? No. I thought target blocks were supposed to like redirect redstone. I thought that was their whole deal. Nothing. Because I need a block right here to be powered. That's what Maze needs. Oh, that is power. Well, no, because once I break this, it won't be powered anymore. Because this is powered. This stripped log, that's what's powered right now. But you see, I need to shove something right where this exists. Because it would actually be like this. Well, as more, it would be like... Oh. I was right. Actually... So I know a single piece of redstone dust would do it. If I put that there, would it? It wouldn't. Oh, because it's not technically connected down there, is it? If you guys smell burning, that's my brain. Oh. This is a cell, so I need something. And you know what? We're going to get this guy to represent our little dude. Honestly, in an ideal world, what we would have is all three of these get powered. So I want this block powered. He shouldn't be able to swim out from this. And we can test that right quick. Yeah, see, he can't get out. But in the right angle, he would still be able to see me. That I've tested a couple of times. So I just need a solid block right there, and he wouldn't be able to get out. How to toggle power to here? Well, attempt 1 could just be moving all of this back. And then I can do... It would have to be calibrated, though. This guy's squeaky might actually set this off. Lord Confucius? Yeah. I didn't do it. What is the copper block? That's the copper lamp. The lamp's getting power. I guess it's because I'm not technically powering, like, because this is a block below. It's annoying. Need to be powered directly? Yeah, so do we have... I can't use a piston here. Because I'm assuming if I... Goodbye. If I had these up like this, would it still work or not at all? Right. Oh, this is tough. This is a tough one. Because you guys see what I'm trying to do, right? I want the Guardian needs to be able to stay in there, and then we just open a trap door so he can see. That's the play. Look, not sure how to make that right. Like, I'm happy we got this part. This is very compact. I'm very happy. Like, we got a small T flip-flop. Okay, I'm learning redstone terms. I'm becoming smarter. But this part, this is tough. I really, really wish this is what something like target blocks would do. Because you would think. But I get, like, you need this block here to be powered, but that's going to be where the Guardian is. Leaving the trapdoors, but have blocks under them with sticky pistons to move and show the Guardian. See, my worry with the sticky piston to move the Guardian is yeah, we can play around to look, especially if Allie gets on and she's like, yeah, bigger. Now we have space to play around with some concepts. The only thing I'm hesitant when it comes to sticky pistons. Yeah, Ames wasn't very helpful there. Was that anytime you move it, that block is no longer in a solid state, so you would start doing damage to the Guardian itself. Kind of like what I let's good Lord me. You know, all the way over here. You don't want to hear it. Like over here, this is a mob torture device that I created, or I kind of co-opted from a this was a, what is it, Silverfish XP farm that I co-opted into a mob torture device. You see, every time this moves, now granted, it's moving against a solid block into like nothing, it damaged them. But when I was playing with this design, the reason it comes from the top, I originally had it from the side to make it more compact, but every time it did, mobs would actually get stuck in the piston itself. But we could play around putting a solid block under, and let's see. Oh, I'm over here. We could toy with solid block under. Now piston, you gotta power from the bottom, right? No. No, You don't. Okay. Give me a second to break that. Yeah, I was going to do wool here. I just got to not do it around the stain is all. All right, Guardian here. And if I do... slabs here. Well, no, not there. Are you able to see anyone? I don't think you can see anybody. That's problematic. Oh, kind of can. I mean, that kind of works. The bare minimum, it's scary. Like, seeing a couple of those would be scary. I got 12, and the big thing is getting more is such a pain. It's doable, but it's such a pain. But we had 12 of them, so, like, we could play around a bit. It's, I flew out of the respawn range, that's why. Yeah, I think this is probably it. We don't even need the dust. That we need the comparator kind of really bites though. I wish I had something that could be done completely underwater, but I think hey, Googling an underwater T flip-flop? Not all that easy. Boy, Minecraft really doesn't know what I'm talking about. Or Google really doesn't know what it is. Yeah, I can't use a hopper clock or anything because that needs redstone to lock it. Oh, I see what you were thinking. That's a great setup. So kind of like, except for you were just using trapdoors instead of slabs, pretty much, right? Right, Thaddeus? And it works with the sensor. Well, because I see you have a bit of dust right there on yours. Because copper bulbs, they don't. They don't transfer power. Well, not like that. Well, let's see. But, okay, if we get the dust back. Still can't just put down glowstone dust. Sad days. And then if I do a trap door. Really terrible. No, 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 no. This is great. Because the trap door will do the exact same thing. And won't kill the thing. He shouldn't be able to get out of this. And he'll have a better line of sight than with the slabs. I think this is a great, great start. And then we do a calibrated one to get calibrated anytime someone whooshes by with the trident. I'm sure there's a calibration for that. That might require a book, though. The Minecraft wiki. Filtering. Oh, they might not have it. Because they say a unique action, such as a Ravager roaring, a wolf shaking. I don't think a mob flopping about is what we want. Maybe using an item. Number 3 might be it. Now, the big thing is we don't even necessarily need this to be water. Like, this cannot be in the water. So, like, it would have to be this plus it's a book and a lectern to calibrate, isn't it? So, calibrated. Quackbot usually doesn't have any ideas, so that makes sense too. Lectern, book. Might need to be it needs to be a book and quill. No. I see. So I need to produce a redstone signal of 8. No, not 8. Using an item 3. Because I think using a trident should count as using an item. So I need to produce a redstone signal of 8 right here into this. It may have issues because I can't keep the Guardian in here. Why couldn't I keep the Guardian in there? Because if I calibrate it to only activate when I say so, like at a certain usage, wouldn't that be fine? Allie just got online. Did I miss that she's streaming now? Because if we calibrate the skulk sensor, him flip-flopping about like that shouldn't do nothing. And we're going to name tag him. I'm going to try. So I need to put a power of 8 into this. So let's make this simple first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be it. Calibrate. And look, me moving around doesn't do anything. No, I was wrong. It's using an item. A power of 3. That's it. Using an item. 1, 2, 3. Break you. Okay. I need an anvil. I need a trident. And I need loyalty. Oh, no. What about an attack? Player gliding, eating a food item, a block change, a non-wool block, a non-wool block, a mob player teleporting. One, two, three. It's not considered unequipping it either. Okay, what if I do... Trident, and we want... Oh... Boy, I forgot the enchantment. I forget the enchantment. Not Depth Shredder, not Breach. I don't even know what all that is. What the heck is Breach? What's density? I don't know what these are. Look at the sea, lore, mending, piercing. Oh. One second, guys. That's not it. Social. No. Invite. Next. Re-invite. I invited Allie. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
You're on with chat. Say howdy, chat.
Oh, hi chat. Hello. Welcome. You've been here the whole time.
Hi, Allie. You've been here the whole time, right? Hey, real quick, what's the enchantment for the tridents?
Riptide is the main one, but probably
that's
I always
the one.
forget it. I forget it and then I remember Sunshine Riptide and then I'm like singing. But not out loud, not around people.
I just needed to see where can I put this? We'll see.
So I see this one. This is cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was playing with some ideas, sketching some stuff out. Because I saw how big everybody else was going, and I was like, oh, we'll find that. And also, we need to hide a good number of guardians, and we needed to hide some dolphins, maybe.
Yeah.
All while making it big enough for the artisans to play in, like more than just 2.
Yeah,
Do you think this is big enough for that?
Sense. Considering how far away you are over there, yeah, this should be okay. I'm trying to I'm trying to imagine it with like...
We're going to do...
16. Not that there's going to be 16 at a time, but more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if I do flood fill, it's going to get real wet in here.
Whee. Yes.
And we were talking Dolphin's Grace, really... really helps with like everything. Makes you go whoosh in a big way.
Whoosh. Yeah.
How's your day been, Allie?
It's been, I'm here.
Well, that's good. It's better than being not here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do this. I think I got most of this. Yeah, I got most of that. Okay. And I didn't get any outdoors. I didn't. I'm still gonna try to make this look drippy. But I was just kind of thinking of some ideas. What did you think of that picture I sent you? As maybe an inspiration for something.
Yes. Yeah, that was great. I could find a way to like I don't want to say modify it, but like, just like a reference, just kind of like, this is kind of like what it could be. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the issue I'm trying to resolve right now is I need. How about we put you here? One, two, three. Are you willing to do me a huge favor?
Yes.
Can you head over here to this little bit of redstone I just made? If you want to just teleport to me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to turn my music down just a little bit so I can hear you better.
Ooh.
Ah, you're here. All right, so I have calibrated skulk sensor here, and I have a power of 1, 2, 3 into it. So it should only hear when we're using an item. So like.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is. Using an item, like casting a fishing pole. So let me get a pole. It should hear this. It doesn't hear this.
Mm.
Oh, I guess there's only a power of 2 under this? Using an item, casting a fishing pole, throwing. It says a redstone signal of 3. What does this take? Am I dumb? Can I not count? Is it? Oh, I bet because it degrades. Of a lever, because it starts at 15, I think, and it goes down. Not the other way around. So, how do I do the math here?
So yeah, it would be the opposite.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Theoretically, if I do a lever right here, it should theoretically not power that. The power doesn't reach, does it?
No. It reaches to this one corner block.
Okay, perfect. So it would reach there, and then 1, 2, 3. Theoretically, I think you can do this with a book. Okay, see,
Okay.
It's not reacting to me doing that. But it's not reacting to this.
So I don't know I know very little about this, but is it because there's wool around it?
Well, there is wool around it, but like it should hear this side of it, which is why I'm like right here. Because like if I break this, see?
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. Maybe Maze is just really bad at math.
Me too. You know what? It's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know.
No, where'd you go? Hey, I got it.
Yay!
Okay, all I need to know is if I whoosh with this, will it pick it up?
Yes!
It does?
It does! Yay!
All right, so
Oh,
I need a
perfect.
profoundly more compact way of doing this. But a redstone signal of 3 will trigger this, and if you want to come here, I'll show you. Over here. So, redstone signal 3 will open up this. So what I'm going to do real quick, so I don't lose my mind. powers this piston, and the little guardian boy is going to sit right there. And what it is while people are whooshing back and forth, they'll be able to, I need a button there, not a lever. That's what broke it. Now, as people whoosh back and forth, as you saw up there, it would actually trigger this piston to let the guardian go up and down.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. A bit of this was Thaddeus' idea, because we were trying to figure out how to, like, power the trap doors, and he's like, what about a piston from underneath? And I was like, oh, that'll do it. And look. And then whenever we whoosh by again, somebody whooshes by again, it might drop it, and you won't be able to get a good eyesight on you.
Okay. Ooh. Very nice, very nice.
See, I'm on survival again, he can't see me. Or, like, he can, but he can't get a good lock on me.
Yeah, yeah.
But when we push this button, sky's the limit for him.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Hooray, we're redstoners. Color beware.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's the rough concept. All we have to do is find a way to make this a little smaller. The Dog Jedi, welcome to stream. All we have to do is make this a little smaller, and we should be able to shovel it into there. And I think we have to sit
welcome.
inside the rings. We can hopefully make little good-looking cages for this. I don't know how to do just the power of 3. I feel like that's a lectern and a book and quill. I think that's how you set it. We're doing all right, Dog Jedi. How are you doing today? We are still working on this little mini game. Oop. Calibrated skulk. Oop. No. Oh, it's frustrating. There. Oh, I don't think I can do this easily in creative. I'm Googling it. Calibrated. Okay, my brain is on fire working on this. So I think we'll come back to that. But we like the idea?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. As far as size, I was kind of using my statue as a reference because that's exactly what I built in creative.
Okay.
Is that too big? Especially when we put in dolphins and stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna need some room if we have guardians, dolphins, and more than 2 players. So,
the more than 2 players was the big thing. So I was like, because if you go up into like, if we go into this one over here, I was like, oh, this is actually kind of small.
Yeah.
If we had like a 3rd player, it would feel real cramped, I think.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's right. So
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially if we like wanted to be a whole thing. And if we do the little gates though, down there, like what we have over here, then what we can do, shouldn't go in the water. We can still make this into a viewing space, the center one.
Yes. Yeah, I like that idea.
And I can make the center one thicker to have it stand out. That's actually not too difficult.
Yeah, that's good ideas.
So, yeah. So for those of you guys who are just tuning in, we are working on a Oh, Trident minigame, a little arena, but we're mixing it up. Our twist is going to be we're adding guardians, and we're going to try to add some dolphin swiftness. Do you happen to know the distance dolphin stuff works at?
I have no idea.
I know they have to be in a water block, but they don't have to have line of sight with you. I don't believe.
I don't think they do.
They just kind of have to be nearby. So I wonder if we, as terrible as it is, if we trap him in one of these rings, is that enough?
I feel like that might be. I mean, we could always try it, but I feel like I feel like that could.
I feel terrible for what I'm about to do, but it's for science.
It's for science. Oh no.
What? Nothing has ever gone wrong by someone saying that. Dolphins, Grace, Minecraft, distance. In Minecraft, the AI says it's nine blocks. So that's pretty close. We would actually have to trap them in something that's touching this orb.
Yeah. I was thinking about putting them in the middle one, but just like having it blocked off from the places that yeah.
So we do that. We could. You know what? So how about I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab this sphere. Well, what I can do actually, I think shape. How big did I make this sphere? Blue glass. Definitely not 95 blocks. I think I made this sphere simply 63 blocks. Oh, I see. Center. Yes. So this is a 63 block sphere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have so many of these little things all over the place. I'm just getting our center one more time. That looks good. Okay, these songs are killing me. Oh, my volume. That's not what I want either. I just want something with a little bit of boom in it, you know?
Yeah.
There we go. The one downside to all the to the safe songs is it's tough to get something that was like that with a beat. But I got there. I got there in time. I don't want to completely take over the project. If you have any ideas, please share with me.
Yes, I will. I'm just like observing the orb. It's a nice orb.
All hail the orb.
I'm also trying to figure out how in the world to like build anything around it, because again, I'm me.
You need to stop with that. You're a great builder.
I have two things to say. I'm not a builder, and I'm especially not a builder when it comes to things like this scale. Okay, so I'm excited to work with it though. Like I like the idea we have. I just have to work with it.
75. So like when you get used to Axiom at scale, actually becomes far easier than you think.
I was gonna say I'm actually really excited to like actually start working with Axiom for like this reason. Not only that, but like the time aspect as well.
That too, yes, absolutely.
Especially for me, someone who can sometimes be pressed for time as far as Minecraft goes, so which is sad.
So does the one sphere like actually touching it? Is that detracting from the look at all?
Wait, what?
the sphere that like wraps around this, because something I was considering, so because we can do it kind of like what I have there with the space in between, or if we keep this more of an orb shape as it is, if you look at this other one that I'm doing, we could do this. And we're going to bring this diameter down.
It reminds me of something, and I don't know what. Ooh.
Or we do something kind of like this.
Okay. I like that too.
And I made the center one way thicker, specifically so we could like have people in it. We have a lot of space here.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm excited for this. Okay, so honestly, I'm almost thinking I like this one better.
Actually,
if I'm connected.
What? I'm not 100% sure why. Oh, because so I made these thinner. So what I can actually do is make this a bit smaller. So because we still wanted like connecting, as long as it's not eating into the glass, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Now the big thing is I don't know how we would still get the drippy effect when you got this.
Honestly, I think you could do the drippy effect like around the rings, so it's like dripping down from the rings as well.
Yeah, so trying to make it look like it's molding just down around these two rings. We can do that. I should be able to. I can play with that for sure. But what do you think?
I like it.
It doesn't look like a big X-Man logo.
No, I don't think so.
Excellent.
I mean, you can see the X, but like, excellent. You can, but like, they're not a perfect X. And I don't tell. I don't know whether my OCD hates it or whether it's like creative. But I like it.
I specifically didn't make it too symmetrical, but I could fix that. It wouldn't be hard since like the shape's very easy since we're just I
was gonna say, yeah, I like how it's not symmetrical because it adds a bit of like how this one over here is.
Yeah. But I didn't know if you like this or if you think it should also do a ring on the outside of it. And then if I do a magic select, we're going to do solid. All of this is one solid. So let's see if I have all of it. What's really weird is even knowing that it is exactly like mathematically circular, you get some really weird shapes at different angles where it looks like a big oval or something. But I'm going to quickly move this to over here. Because as for how to hold it up, I was thinking on that too.
Yeah.
And we don't actually need anything touching it. All we need... And I'm just going to throw together a very quick... make it as a cylinder. Doesn't really matter. Do we like the cube or we like the cube idea for the tower, correct?
Like what we originally had.
Correct, like the big rectangle as a tower, not a circle.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I like the tower we came up with. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, 65 is a little... Sorry, I'm fiddling with the height right quick. I don't know if you have the stream up so you can see. That's not perfectly centered, but if we have something like this, I can do... I'm going to grab a different color. We're going to grab pink. We're going to do a Bezier curve. We're going to bring... Not that high. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. And of course, we blend it in a little, but something like this where it's just completely hanging, with like these big arms that kind of like not touching it, but look like they're holding it up. What do you think? Feel free to say yay or nay on any of these ideas, by the way. We're at this point, we're just, what am I trying to say?
Like sketching, just
Yes,
brainstorming.
Exactly. Sketching
Yes,
is
yes,
exactly
yes,
the word.
yes.
Because it would be, brought my camera off into Narnia. You see, I kind of see what I'm saying, though? Like, they would be way thicker at the bottom to actually, like, blend into a tower shape. What do you think? I'm hearing you love it. I mean, I'm hearing you love it so much.
Reminds me of.
My idea.
I don't hate the
think,
idea.
do you ever watch Spider-Man 2?
What?
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire?
Oh, wait.
Dr. Octopus?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Maybe not like the full octopus arms, but that's kind of like what was inspiring this. You get the shape that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's like the claw. It looks
it's
like a claw.
So those claws holding in whatever this is that we're going to be swimming around in. That was kind of the idea.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's like good. And it's mostly because since we're dealing with these rings, it's trying to incorporate these rings into a solid build. Like down here, I wasn't really seeing how we were doing that, and I thought if we just removed it, that might be better. And like even for this, if I extrude, we can like I forgot that's hollow. Even for this, though, if we bring it if we like just cut off the top, we can make these the actual top of this tower. That could work.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they don't have to be sitting like in the middle of the tower. Like most of this tower could be pretty much just a base for these arms, which are suspending whatever this is. Without even touching it, they could just kind of be like the power of magic.
Guardian magic, yeah.
Yes, guardian magic. Yes.
It is called guardian magic, so that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I honestly like where it's going.
And whenever we get around to, because we could do like droopy vines and stuff like that, make it look kind of overgrown with the tough moss, etc.
Yeah.
But I thought we might be cooking with this. And really, it comes down to you if you think we should do square or round. And I can do round real quick too.
Yeah, I would sketch it up just because.
I think you just like seeing all these pop up out of nowhere.
I do.
Okay, fair enough.
Despite also having the stream up. Okay. The cylinder isn't too bad, but I think I like this rectangle tower better. Yeah.
Okay. I have no preference, and besides, it's not like designing a circle is any easier than designing a rectangle. So
yeah.
But we like the rings and the thicker. That would be the one thing. Like I guess the hermits. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. The artist is about to fly in, so like I guess right here on the flat side of the circles. So
yeah.
Here, and then we'll do another one like on all four corners, quote unquote, of the circle.
What is that?
Well, this will be the entrance. It could be a little landing pad for people to fly into.
Okay. Ooh.
And then we can do windows throughout the interior. And then the rest of, like, all of this, we could try to hide the dolphins up here. If you want to try to get a little bit of a boost, you have to get all the way up to the edge. And then you come back down, and you have to try to, like, you can be a bit strategic about it. And then inside, while you're using it, we can have the cages where guardians will pop out and try to get you while you're still trying to kill the others. And it should hopefully be safe from the artisans. The guardians should be.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But this is the idea in my head. A bit of chaos, but controlled. Definitely gonna want a place where people can set spawn inside of here. So we can also do that where one of the windows is just like the water going down, so you can actually just swim out into it.
Ooh, yeah.
Unless you think the entrance should be just the water drips.
Ooh. I feel. I'm trying to think. Wait, what was the first idea?
So we have two ways we could enter the arena. We could do it where everybody flies up here, and we even have a little bed spawn area inside because this is fairly spacious in here.
Yeah, it is.
And then here, we open some of this up, and we can actually have it where like this is just water, no glass.
Yeah.
So you just swim right out into it. Even if we had to put fences up here, if it's for the window, I think that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Like scaffolding or something, we could do that. And then this is the entrance. You have 4 ways to enter the arena, 1 way out.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Because it's either that or it's a water drip from down there.
I think I'd rather it like on the sides because like if it's through the floor, I feel like
you have to get all the way up, and we have to make a elevator and everything.
Yeah, I like the sides better.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's yeah.
All right. I think this is a rough sketch we can get behind. Let me do that. And you said you liked the that more. And this can honestly be like 90% window or whatever. It's just a structure to explain why these big arms are here. The tower, that is. So
based on so based on the reference, would you rather it be more like the reference point that you had in mind, or would you rather it be like using my tower as a reference?
Whatever Allie's heart desires. If you want to put our faces on each side of this, that's perfectly fine too. That's totally up to you. I think the only thing that's going to get in the way of these is the arms get in the way of it. I just thought about that. We'll see as we start finalizing this out. We'll find a place where the artisans can land, and we'll use the central one as a way for the tower itself. Anything really. If you want to put big tridents on it, I'm fine with that too. Like as a pixel art tridents, anything goes.
Okay.
Obviously, like I did not center the arms at all on anything. Nothing here looks good.
Yeah.
But for a quick sketch, I think it shows a concept.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's just basic general concept. So yeah. And for that, I mean, yeah, I kind of like what we have.
Awesome. In that case, I don't think I can do too much more in here. It really is kind of the redstone needs to happen.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, honestly. Go ahead.
No.
I might have to. I'll forget. I could probably do like a mixture between the two as far as like the reference and my tower goes. Yeah,
that's perfectly fine. The original, like, because it was a big when we were doing that original one, I was like, oh, we just do like everything like inside this big window thing. But now that we're going with this concept, it's a little moot.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because we wanted to make sure we could still see the sphere and all can hail the sphere. If I wanted to get a little extra about it, though,
bubbles.
Well, yes, and we could still do those. But if I go to sphere, where is my center in here? I don't have a center there.
I ate it.
That's okay. Because if you wanted to get extra, you could do. We could have gone. Where'd it go?
Egg.
Yes, egg. Right. You see my stream.
I do. I was curious on how you did things, so I'm like, you know what? I might learn something.
Egg.
And then I see egg.
But I don't think we have to go that extra. Okay. All right, I think we have to put the redstone on ice, though, because my brain hurts just trying to figure out how to put underwater redstone in here. You know what's going to be really fun, though? Hunting dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, never mind.
There's going to be a... Oh, thank goodness. We have all of next week to figure that one out.
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, we got some time. All right, but I do want to. And again, using my tower as my thing, because I didn't hit the build height, and that was on Colors Hill. I feel like we're gonna have plenty of height to deal with.
Oh yeah.
And as tall as this is, as big as it is, it's hollow. It's completely hollow.
Ooh yeah, that's
So all we have to do is frog light the crap out of the arms, and we're probably fine. As long as everything's lit up, yeah, we'll be fine. And I don't honestly, especially with the quick place, I think we could probably 3D print this without too many difficulties.
That's true.
Because it's not like a tree where you're like jumping from place to place. Like this circle, if once you get these first few blocks placed, that's it. Everything else is just running in a big circle.
Ooh, I'm so excited for the tower time lapse though. Those are so fun to watch. Just the little circles and it just builds up. Yeah. Oh, it's my favorite. So great. Anyways, but yeah. So as far as like how thick this is, do you want it relatively the same size or like bigger?
I just threw it up. What do you think would fit better? Do you think they need to be a bit thicker?
This is why we sketch out with Axiom. Go ahead and see, because
So before we jump into that, then let's re-grab. I want solid. Let's re-grab this. I'm gonna make a copy.
Ooh.
So, well, for this sphere, do we like? Because I think that'll be if we start with a sphere and we have this the way we like it. It will it'll kind of determine everything else. Do we like this sphere here? Do we want any of it bigger, thicker, thinner?
I think the sphere is okay.
You think it's perfect the way it is?
I think it's okay.
Okay. And any other shaping we do when we start coloring it?
Huh?
Any other shaping would be happen when we color it in?
Probably. Maybe. What do you mean?
Well, if we change the shape at all, because it's not going to be just in wool.
Well, yeah.
Which, by the way, this is something cool. What's our palette? Palette. I know you had tough.
So tough. So I have in my inventory now is the polished tough, the deep slate stairs, tough stairs. Let me see here.
Was it just regular deeps? No, you said deep slate stairs. Was it the deep slate brick or the tiles?
No, brick. Yes, sorry. No, deep slate bricks, not stairs, bricks. And then polished deep slate.
Brick.
And tough bricks. So polished tough bricks. Deep slate bricks, polished deep slate. Oh, you know what? You asked yesterday and I completely forgot. If I have my tower schematic. Which I don't think I do. Nah, that tower schematic is somewhere else. I honestly don't know where it's at. Hold up. No, wait, I could find it. Okay, wait, I could find the tower schematic. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Wrong folder.
So what I've done is I've added light to a few points here, and we're going to click this button.
Ooh. Okay.
That didn't really do what I was hoping it would do.
Source, replay. What's that called again?
What's that?
What's it called? Schematic.
Oh, Lightmatica.
Lightmatica, there we go. I was trying to find my folder. So if we bring that. And if we add... Alrighty, where are you, tower? Tower finished roof. Tower no roof tower. Okay, I think it's this one.
Tower finish 1-1 actually this time X0. Yeah, I got it. I've done it.
Yeah, for real. I've had so many. Okay, now let's see. Bring these over here.
Inside and make it weird.
That's not the right button. Load schematics. Tower. Load. Is this it? Oh my goodness. It's so small.
Oh, your tower?
So small. You don't understand.
Oh, we're building at scale. I understand. Believe me, I've seen my tree.
Dick.
Everyone thought my tree was big until I remade it, and I was like, you guys don't understand what big is. I believe in you. Go for it.
Oh my goodness.
Because then I'm going to do something real fun.
Do you want me to paste it beside the thing?
Yeah, well, paste it anywhere.
Placement, fill, replace, paste. Ah! Oh no.
Where'd Allie go? Ah! Server
I don't
go
know what's
burr.
happening.
Server go burr.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So say
we
it's
are...
never done that to me before.
That's fine. It's perfect.
Is it
in
done?
every way. I have no notes. What we're gonna do... I love this tower. It's such a pretty build.
Look
And it
how
really
small
isn't, and it's
it
not
is.
small. That's the problem when we're at scale. Okay, we are going to. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do B. I'm going to clear my selection to B.
Oh no! It's just that's insane.
It's not a competition, okay? But I am going to take this. We're going to do a. We're going to duplicate this because I'm going to do some stuff. Paste that there. Actually, I'm going to paste it in the air so that I can do this. Magic select.
Oh my goodness.
Solid. Little tip, always try to put it a little in the air so you can do this.
Yes, I
We're
do
gonna
that and then
replace stuff like your fire, your lanterns are going to get replaced, your decorative pots.
I always realized that the last second.
Let me see. I don't think I have any other like little things that are going to be really ruined when I do this. It's not going to look perfect simply because the way scaling works, it literally just like duplicates things, but that's what it looks like big.
Yeah.
You'd have to like, obviously clean. I had to clean up a lot when I scaled up my stuff, but this is what it looks like.
Whoa.
3 times bigger.
Ooh. Tower. Look how small the other one is. So
Well, yeah,
tiny.
it's 3 times smaller. Maths.
Oh my gosh. Math. This looks kind of cool though.
Give sec. Give sec.
It just disappeared.
Yeah, that's me.
I know. Wow. That's insane.
I mean, 3 times bigger is about the size. Did you want to use this as a basis?
Sure. Yeah, honestly, yeah. You can use that as a yeah.
Because that's... Yeah. As that helps you out, because what, we would remove the roof?
Wait, I have a oh, you already did all the work.
What?
I have a tower schematic with no roof.
I mean, that's like nothing, but what really gets messed up is like your foliage here, kinda.
Yeah.
Not really, but
only
you
a
see
little
the
bit.
triples. You see that like it's a lot of artifacting.
Yes.
It's not perfect,
Mhm.
but it shows us.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah. If you wanted to do something like this, and then
Wow.
like in place of the windows, we could have like these big mechanical looking arms where the windows
Oh,
are.
wait.
That would
yeah.
kind of already do it. Granted, we would
That's
definitely need to work on a bit on the palette because since it's so big.
Yeah.
Not even. It's just. I wonder what. I think it's because like you see perfectly like sets of 3 of things. That's all it is.
Oh, I know what you
So
mean.
like
Because
these
it's
patterns
3
here are
times
so
bigger,
right. So these
yeah.
random streaks right here
Mhm.
are kind of weird, but besides that, it looks great. And that's the cool thing with building at scale. You don't need to get really complex with the palette. This is cool.
Nah, that's awesome.
Is this what you want to do? You just want to copy paste your tower over and we'll just call it a day.
Yeah. No one will ever know. I'm just
like,
shocked at how small my tower is.
Yeah. I don't know what we would do to like do the top. You said you had a version without the roof. Did you want to paste the one without the roof and see how that looks? Does it have the windows still?
Let me grab it.
'Cause the way these looks, I really do see where like it almost looks like something where you can like insert like these big ancient arms type deal.
Yeah. Almost, yeah. All right.
And then for some of the walls, honestly, we could take a lot of these walls and turn them into really big, beautiful windows. And I think this would be kind of it.
Honestly, yeah.
Like you can get real fancy with the stained glass. I don't know if you have any interest in doing that, but that might fit in here really well. We don't need the floors. All of this can get hollowed out.
Yeah. Where is that at?
I don't
tower.
I could not possibly tell you what are we going to do with the inside. Like I think, is it just gonna be one big shell? It's just for a game. It's just to make our game look pretty. Everyone else is like, there's a hole in the ground, and this is what we're doing.
There's a hole in the ground. Oh, tower. Honestly, yeah, I could probably just stay. I mean, again, if it's just like finish no roof. So it really does. That is not the right thing.
Do you want to paste it?
Why did I name it that? Artisan tower, finished roof. Ah, curse you, dyslexia.
Okay.
Hold up.
So
let me.
I can remove the roof on this one.
That might be quicker.
Okay.
Tower. Wait, wrong one.
Let's see.
Tower, finished roof. Or is the tower no roof? I found it. Copy and paste. Me a copy. Okay. Remove.
And boop. I removed
tower
your
no
roof.
roof. Okay.
I was wondering who's gonna get there faster. Is this pretty much what it would look like?
Yeah, that's like the exact same thing.
SMT Audrey Mark followed your channel.
I'm just gonna remove this.
SMT Audrey Mark, thank you for the follow. Hey Ames, thanks for the raid. I don't know why my TTS isn't working at all now. I didn't hear the raid. But thank you, Ames. Thank you for raiding. How you guys doing? You got here just in time. Allie and I are still sketching up ideas for our big game. We're going crazy with it. Where's Allie?
Hello.
You're over here.
I hope everyone's doing well.
Look at this.
Hi.
Ames came in, and the first thing Quackbot did was insult her. Love it.
What? Oh no.
Twice in a row.
What? Oh no. Hello. I hope everybody's doing well. Ames, hi.
This is Allie's really big tall tower over here.
Oh my goodness. It's so small. I can't. Perspective is a lie.
Allie is learning what it means to build at scale today. But yeah, this is her tower, the one from her base, and I love it. And this is what this is why I reached out to her. And then we expanded it 3 times over here, and we're probably going to use this as a base template for our game, which is this. The orb. Yeah. All hail the orb.
The orb is cool. Bubbles.
Yes. We originally were going to do this a lot smaller. It was going to be small enough it was going to be this big. But we wanted to be able to fit more than just 2 artisans in it to fight to the death. So we were like, oh, let's get bigger. And there you go. Bigger.
Whee. Big bubble.
All hail the orb and the bubbles that will be surrounding it.
Bubbles are fun.
So you like the idea of the mechanical arms. I like this. I think, and honestly, just once you punch out the glass, this is almost perfect as is.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to do like these big mechanical arm things, what you see over here, that are kind of like suspending the orb. We're going to make the orb look kind of drippy and trippy. I do really like the this palette instead of doing like just prismarine like you would one would normally see. I'll try to do the prismarine for the guardians. It'll probably be prismarine hiding the guardians.
Yeah. I was going to say we can maybe we can like what's the word? Texture in some dark prismarine in with one of these guys because it might look okay. That's a nice spell. That's a nice spell.
What about prismarine for like the arms?
Ooh, yeah.
Like a prismarine copper.
Yes, yes, yeah. But yeah, I'm sure
So-
we could work prismarine in somewhere.
Gradient. I don't have the. Let's
Yeah,
see
and you just
the wax oxidized and the prismarine and the dark prismarine and the prismarine
in the prismarine.
input.
Prismarine.
Let me get back to where I was. Okay. This is what it says for like a full gradient for that. I love Axiom so much. But how was your stream, Ames? How did everything go? And of course, if you're jumping in just to run and leave, that's fine too. I'll never forgive you, but I completely understand you didn't take care of yourself. What do you think of this for the gradient on the arms?
Yes.
The workable stuff?
Yeah.
It's a pretty classic blue gradient. But I think it'll work.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll also really help it stand out here. And I don't think it'll stand out too much. And you can definitely work it into the tower itself. It's just little bits. Like, you see how the walls stick out? And obviously, like, they wouldn't do that. There it is. Like, once it updates, it does that nonsense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this works. I'm really super excited.
Yes.
And are you thinking like big, like here, these points, I think these could just be big windows.
Yeah.
All right. I will. How can I best help you put this into a vision, like get this into the world? Do you want me to move this off to a place where you can kind of just fiddle with it? Do you want to do the tower with the, and you want to have the spear on top so you already have like...
Yeah, I think that would
do
probably be
that?
the best.
Okay.
Yeah, just take all of the sketches, put them together. That way I could just modify it to the, yeah.
Well, here, let's take... I'm going to take all of this real quick. Oh, I don't need to do like that. I'm going to take surface.
Tower's so small. Tower is just so tiny.
Yeah,
It's
believe me,
just so
I started
tiny.
watching people like Calvin, and then I looked back at my first rendition of my tree, and I was like, oh.
It's just a baby.
Okay, I don't think I'm missing too much with this. So we're going to bring this kind of into the center of where we've been working. I'm about right there. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And this time, I'm going to try my best just to center it.
Yeah, though.
Are you able to can you put up a pillar right in the center of this thing?
Right here?
For this tower back here.
How do you find the center?
How does one find their center, honestly? Like, that's a good question.
That is the question. Just take the best guesstimate? Oh, wait, you did it with fancy lines using Axiom.
Well, so I'm doing it with for the orb. I need it for the tower. But yeah, you can do it. I just, yeah, you could, all you need to do is, like, find the center of the top floor of the tower. And then you can do smear or stack to combine it with everything else.
I will find a way to mess it up. I might want to let you do it.
I mean, I have faith.
I don't. You've seen what happened with the original pillars.
They came out great.
And uneven.
I mean, you're not going to get better if you don't do it. No, that's not what I wanted. Because all we need is...
So I know where the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. No, I'm sure. I'm sure it's just a figment of my imagination. None of this is real.
Where are you?
At the tower. Do you know?
Are you the right one? You're not at my tower.
I don't know.
Not the one I'm
Probably
working at.
not.
Wrong
Wait,
one, Ellie.
Oh my goodness. I told you to find a way to mess it up. Oh, wait.
Nope, not that direct. There we go. Ah! I put it over here so we can do all the work over here.
Perfect. Okay, let's see. So, yeah.
What's up? That the orb is not centered yet. That's what that's what we need to work on real quick. I can hear my cat snoring.
Oh. 18. 2, 3, 4.
Clearing out all this grass from the bottom of it because I don't think we need dirt inside of the tower. And I don't actually know where the bottom is. Meep! Emerald, welcome.
I think that there are 2 centers.
In the tower?
Yeah, so it's
Oh, let's see.
sorry, brain quit.
No, you're fine. So Axiom actually has a ruler tool. So that's this is 36. 36. Yep, that's a 36 by 36. I see.
Mm-hmm.
We did it by 3.
What can Axiom not do? That's what I was saying. I sat here and counted all of the blocks out individually to find out the same thing.
Sorry.
Anyway,
let me think. How do we
No,
want to
it's all
fix that? Thank you, Emerald. Loud noises in me ears.
Hi.
I'm just burning all
Hello.
his points. He's upset at me because I got MVP.
I don't know what that means.
I bought MVP on Ames's channel for like 10,000 fish bucks. Now I'm broke again.
Still don't know what that means, but okay.
It doesn't really change anything. It doesn't really change anything. It just means I get to lord it over M. So okay, this is on evens. Oh no. But like this out here, was this on an even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Oh, never mind. I'm not. Never mind. Nothing.
No, Quackbot never has to shush. He rules the channel. Oh man. How did you? Okay, so we did it by 3. You didn't do this on 2s over here. This wasn't even. Oh my goodness, it was. You monster. You built on 2s. This is all your fault. Okay. I mean, it's doable. It's fine. It just.
I told you.
Yes,
say
absolutely.
it with me. I'm not a builder.
No, you're fine. See, there's a difference whenever you say and I say I'm not a builder, though.
Oh man. What?
Huh?
No, not really.
No, there is. Wait, you mean not really?
I don't. What's the difference?
You don't have an inflated ego that if you don't put it down, it risks ruining the world?
I guess you wouldn't have a way of knowing that. It's not an ego thing, but I don't know how to explain it. Anyways.
If I say I'm not a builder, I'm gonna be like, man, I'm really good at this.
But you are, so like, anyways.
I know, but do you want to just hear me gas on about it? Gosh.
Every single time you see Maze, guess what I did? I'm such a builder now. You know what? If that's what keeps you going.
Let me think. I mean, we can still work with it. It's just because we were gonna have the conduit dead center.
Tower is so small. I can't get over it. It's just a baby.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, chat. I gotta see what even is conduit range Minecraft. In Minecraft, the conduit is common power.
Minecraft.
32 to 96 blocks is the conduit's range. Dude, conduits are wild. I agree. The tower is great, but that's just because we already took an existing excellent-looking tower and tripled it in size. We just didn't realize that somebody builds on twos because she's a mad woman.
Guess what? I'm not a builder, so I have absolutely no idea what that means, and it does not affect me. This sign does not affect me because I can't read. Same
So
energy.
you know how symmetry looks great in Minecraft?
Oh yeah.
So like everybody likes to build on odds, builds on threes, where you.
So it's kind of like the roof. If you want
Yeah.
single
So like
roof,
you do
then
this,
build...
you do this, and here's your door, and everyone's and all is well with the world, building on threes. But what you did was this.
Now I
Which
have
is
a double door,
fine,
which is
and honestly,
very
and at
good door.
scale,
Yeah.
it's fine. We can make it work. It's just one. I do have to rebuild if we want it center, I have to rebuild the orb, and we kind of have to rethink where
Oh
we're going to put the
no.
conduit. No, it takes like 30 seconds. It's fine. But the
I
orb is
forgot.
built on a 35, so there's one singular center point. Because the only other option, and we don't have to do that. The other option is that we pick a line, and you're gonna have to fix everything from there, but we cut it out, and we just bring everything in to make it to make this tower on a 35. And it's not
Honestly,
just one
with
line. We can, because like we're only just starting, so we've got plenty of time. Some of this has to be rebuilt anyways. Like this birch tree back here has destroyed your tower. I don't know if you noticed that. So like a lot of this is gonna pretty much just be rebuilt by hand anyways. If you just want to rebuild it with a 35 with a singular door, which do you prefer?
Exactly. So probably just that. I mean, it probably won't have doors anyways because it's just for decoration.
How did I upscale it? So whenever you select something, so like right here I select solid. So like when I build on something like this, I try to always keep it in the air so I can quickly select the whole thing. But when you select it, you can do Control J to duplicate it, or Control X. And you have right here, rotate scale. And we scaled it up.
Ooh. I'll never remember, though. I'll have to keep going to YouTube. How do you do this? How do you do that?
That's a good one, too.
I have to search for through a 5-hour Axiom tutorial. That's okay.
Ruler. Okay. All right,
Oh, yeah.
Are you just want to do that then? Just use this as a template and rebuild it on odds? Or do you like it on even? Either one is fine.
We'll probably just do whichever gives a single center point, because that'll just in the end that'll be easier if everything is centered.
I think because those might end up the arms might end up having a point, so I think having a single center point will help them make kind of pointy. If we want to go with that like Doc Ock looking arm.
Yeah.
Which let me grab a quick picture of that, and we can put that up as a reference. I'm looking for it. It doesn't have to be perfectly like this, but this definitely was like the original inspiration. I sent that to you.
I'm such an idiot. What is wrong with me? Yes, that.
You are friends with me, so that's a good chunk of it. Thank you for this.
This is what happened. I counted the distance between each point of the tower. I got to 36, and I, the idiot dummy that I am, tried to find the center of 36, knowing it's an even number.
Why is it?
Brain is done today.
It just means that there's 4 even blocks, but that's fine. Hold on. The dragon's in the process of dying. Black Knight, welcome to stream.
What?
Okay. I think
Black
that's
Knight,
fine.
hello.
We've got a plan.
A plan.
Shrink. And how much time do you have? Because I know you didn't have a whole lot.
Nah. Yeah, I have to go soon.
Okay. Well, if you want,
I mean, we got this far though. Yeah.
We can come back tomorrow. Or what time are you free tomorrow?
What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Probably around the same.
Around the same time. Would you have a bit more time to build tomorrow?
I'll have to check my schedule as far as homework goes, but I can keep you updated.
Yes, school is important. But I think now that the sketching is done, we can just jump right in. Yeah, we can jump right in and build.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think, chat? We're going to be putting a giant underwater tournament in here. We're going to put a conduit in and get it as max power as we can. We're going to hide some fun little surprises for the people swimming around here. They're going to be whooshing about with tridents to try to kill each other. It's going to be a whole artisan underwater brawl. And the entrance is going to be right here. We're gonna use this big ol' center center ring. This is gonna be the entrance and viewing tower. We're gonna fill this up with excellent, like amazing looking windows. And this is gonna be where everybody gets to hang out and watch the fight if they're watching it, or they can join the fight. If they're joining it, things like that. I think it's gonna come out really good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And now that we have like a concrete plan, everything else is just putting it together, getting the build together. I think making it look kind of overgrown like this is super cool.
Yes.
And I finally get to use
specialty.
something with the path tool that I've been wanting to use for a while. Oh, where did I go? Get back. I'm back. Which is a catenary.
What?
The catenary path tool does these really cool droopy effects. And I was gonna put them on my tree, and I just couldn't do it. But I'm hoping, like, when we get these arms built, we can do something like this. Not this big, obviously, but something like this to do like vines and hanging foliage.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. Make this. I want this to look kind of overgrown and old, not all new. I think the blue arms are really gonna look cool though up here, and we might mix this into the rings, but I feel we need a good contrast against the blue. I feel with the rings. You can see if I select block, operations, auto shade. So are you looking at the sphere?
Yes.
Perfect. We're going to put a light source there and a light source on the other side. We're going to auto shade.
Ooh.
Right? But
it looks so much better than wool.
That's fair, but I don't know if the darker blocks that blends a bit, or if you think we should do something like
Let's see. I'm trying to think of the palette and what would
Give Maze a second to... That's what it would look like with the more traditional blues.
Ooh, okay.
Which honestly, I think the shading isn't doing it. We would need do noise painter.
Yeah, if the arms are gonna be blue, also having the rings blue might blend too much.
Yeah, well, maybe. That water. Let's see, and I think you're right. If the arms are blue,
yeah, it might.
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay, so if not that, do you have a palette you're thinking? Should it stay the same as the tower? Should it be
I want it to be
its own theme?
I think it could be similar to the tower. Like the same color scheme is just like what we have with the tower
and this pink theme. Oh, that's just that was just me showing a shape for like we can use these out of because I change all of that into place you with leaf like dark oak leaves. See, vines, big oaky vines. How have Maze and Allium be? We've been great. Sorry for the ads if you got those. But yeah, we've been great. We've been building up. we've got a lot of sketches here. It's pretty much expected. We've got what we're going to try to do, which is this tower. We need to rebuild it into an odd shape, not evens.
Look how tiny my tower is. May show them. It's so small.
We have these arms that we're going to build out of it that are kind of suspending this, kind of like that Doc Ock scene from Spider-Man. You're still liking that idea, by the way?
Baby tower, yes.
And yes, the baby tower. This is the tower from her base. It looks really big in your base. So like that's
It's so small. Look at how small this thing is.
But it dominates your base.
I know. That's why it's so scary.
Okay, this is a straight up schematic. Have you fixed this in survival where the tree is just in the wall?
This was like yes, this was one of the first schematics I took of the tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's giant T-pose maze. I get that. This is that's Maziel the Redeemer, and he's sitting in colors base. With the Guardian, they're going to go inside of this. They're going to be playing with everybody. We have ways of keeping them safe and keeping it interesting, but I got to fix the red. I got to like figure out the redstone for it. Okay, so blue for the arms, tough for the building. I don't know if there's a better one.
So I don't want to say it. For the rings, maybe we could do like more of like a greenish color. No, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see.
I was actually just going to suggest like a mossy cobble. But
I was looking
I
at
figured we were already going to do some of that because we wanted it to look overgrown.
I was looking at lime terracotta and then I wanted to cry because that's a lot of blocks. Again, I have no idea about perspective until I'm building it, and then my brain explodes. Haha. Because my tower is so tiny. It's so small. Blocks.
Okay, so what if, Allie? What if, that's the biome painter, noise painter. Ignore the fact that I don't have all the orange. That's very basic. It's cobble, moss, and tough.
I like it. Why does the tough look like it is green wool? But it still blends well, though.
Oh, yeah, I put... I'm sorry, it wasn't moss. It was green wool.
It's fine. I still like it.
Go ahead and do...
Add all 4. Like, see... It makes it more difficult for us. Yeah, just...
When they get killed, not the way that I'm planning on doing it, and not only if artisans aren't paying attention to what they're doing and are actively trying to kill them, but otherwise it should be fine. I got a little redstone thing. I don't know. I'm not pretending like it's a secret. So we have a little bit of redstone contraption here.
I like the moss ring.
That guardian did die. That was unrelated. We got a little redstone contraption. Maze learned how to do a T flip-flop. Look at that. And
T flip-flop.
Yeah, we put a guardian in here. Boop. He comes out. He will be able to lock onto you and see you while you're swimming about a little bit. And then the sound of everyone whooshing around, I'm going to do a calibrated skulk sensor, and it'll toggle it back, and he'll go back down. And just kind of do that. Yeah, and then I'm going to try to make it like a little design that makes it look good and hides the redstone, but that's pretty much the idea. We're going to have guardians. Oh, does the conduit just kill everything in there? I didn't know the conduit did that. That would kind of ruin everything. There is an alternative.
Wait, put a conduit in the put the guardian in the brain doesn't exist. Put a guardian in the bubble with conduit. The one bubble we have that has a conduit.
Oh yeah.
Just like pop one in there.
Pop the bubble.
Bubbles. And see. So women boy. Go into survival mode maybe? Do you have to be in survival?
That's gonna kill me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, granted, we probably should have had you nearby. Because I bet you it just it would have.
I can still go over there actually.
It would have.
Which one was it at? There's so many bubbles. Oh, there you are. Hi. There's so many.
This bubble has a conduit in it. Yes. Yes.
I get them mixed up. I don't remember.
Okay. If you'll just sit outside for a second.
Which one? Wait.
That'll do it. Sit outside this one right here. And let me know if this if it gets killed by the conduit after killing me. No, it's survival. Kill me! Do it better.
Do it better.
One more time. Come on, buddy. You got this. It's not that conduit. It's not damaging it at all.
No, doesn't look like it.
What happened to it? Is he still there?
Oh, yes. Oh, I saw your stuff floating. I was like, oh no. Wait, what's this? Yeah, he's still thriving.
Perfect. Okay. He only disappeared last time specifically because I disappeared. That time I killed him. That was me. Okay. No, I don't think the it needs to be a maxed out conduit. That might be it. Because so far all I've seen is that it gives you water breathing.
They're also going to be in a controlled spot. Like it's a controlled environment. They're not swimming in the bubble. So that might help as well.
Them attacks monsters underwater. It does, like the wiki does says. Attacking mobs. A complete frame also carries a complete frame of attacking hostile mobs within 8 blocks of the conduit. Okay, so as long as we get them away from 8 blocks, they're still fine. Yeah. Conduits emit light even on land. Light level 15 to boot. Should conduits be like the most expensive lamp I make in my place? That'd be great.
Why not?
Okay, so I don't know. Water breathing, night vision, haste. The water breathing and night vision's nice. Conduits can be activated in any biome. Okay, to activate a conduit needs to be the center of a 3x3x3 volume of water. The frame can be built out of blocks in 3 5x5 open squares. I don't understand exactly how to like increase the frame of it. Like, I would have to look at a video, and I don't want to do that right now. But I will play around, especially with the size of this sphere. We can play around and see exactly what we need.
Yeah.
There it is. Are you liking the greenish mossy ones? Do we want to make it look a bit more?
That one. Yeah, I like this one.
Okay.
It matches the tower. It matches the tower, but it's not the exact same like tower blocks. So I think that is good.
Now there is an option where let me use the gradient tool. I want
gradient.
That's a good shout, Emerald. Thank you, thank you. Moss.
Mossy. Ooh. What? What? Is that Axiom?
Yes. This actually, you have this. I think I'm okay with this.
Probably not Deep Slate Emerald Ore.
No, but not the grass block either. That's kind of useless to us.
Yeah.
But because I'm really clever, we can do marine wool. And what we do is when we build that arm, well, first things first. Let me drop this right here. If you hold control and you drag a block that your cursor's over, you can just drag it right into your little thing, which is very helpful when you're looking at something like this. The only reason I'm looking at something this busy is because I kind of need it to be busy. The arm wrapping around is really good. Thank you. Yeah, I think so too. That gets a bit more pops to the color, where it looks like it's been rotted out. And then if we do a far more prismarine on the arms, I think it'll help tie it in a bit. I think making this look like it's all been like it was once. I actually might redo this with a bit more of the prismarine as well. Let's do that right quick, where we strengthen the blues. Let's see. Let's get the copper in here. I'll have the tough replace this. Go ahead and lose that. And what we do have here is if we increase the blues, and we kind of, and obviously we can mess with the patterns and stuff, but the idea here, making it look like it's that prismarine, the same metal as the prismarine arms, but far more like aged and rotted out. What do you think?
Yes.
Is that telling that story? And then we get these big arms. Let's see if I can do a path. Now that I have something we can play with. Radius. That's what's happening. Sorry, I know it's real exciting to just kind of stare at the sky.
Yeah. Look at the sky. I had to turn off clouds for this because
it big. Yeah, that's one of the reasons my clouds are like about I think that I set them to like, I don't have them set the build height in here, I don't think, but I should, so I can actually have a clear marker of where build height is.
Ooh, that's a good idea. That makes sense.
Bezier, I think, is what I want to do. A nice smooth curve. We can actually override the radius and start making this a little thinner on top. And then the exact same thing, noise painter, but we're going to have this be just far more of the blues.
Ooh.
What are you thinking? Do you have a name for this game? I don't. Not yet.
Not yet. Arm.
Not yet. Right now it's just Trident Arena.
Arm wasn't the name of the game. I was just looking at Arm because Arm.
What do you think, though? Ended up getting a little thicker at the top than I intended, but just as a quick idea for the
quick sketch for the texturing.
The arms, yeah.
And then
and even with the because of how big it is, we don't even need to do a whole lot of noise on the arm itself. We could probably
when it's just the pink wool, it reminds me of the worm from SpongeBob.
There it is. We can do some light shading on the arms, but I don't think it needs to get as messy as the orb itself, because it's holding up all this water.
Yeah, I think it. Oh, the water is another good point. Yeah, I think it should have some shading though, because I'm me, but
No, yeah, no, I agree it needs shading. I just don't think it needs to have. It doesn't need to be as busy as the orb.
Yeah, no.
But I think 4 of these holding it up, I think that's a really cool idea. And then honestly, the most painful part is going to be getting the water.
That's true.
We'll probably try to play around. Ready for stream day? I'm hoping.
Ooh.
I'll be busy this weekend. I know it, but we got all next week, don't we?
Yes.
Yes. It's next.
Right.
It's the 26th, the last Saturday of the month.
Oh, yeah. I
So
mean,
we have
I won't
all
be
next
there,
week
but,
to
yeah.
do this. So,
Mhm.
and luckily, like we have a Prismarine shop. We have a shop for almost all of these blocks. I think the Blackstone
that
we don't have the shop
does.
for 'em, but we do it for the tough, or not the
That makes it a
tough,
little bit
the
better.
basalt. And on it, you're not using a lot of tough here, and I have deep slate, so much deep slate.
yeah.
Luckily, there's not a lot of tough here in the grand scheme. Oh, we do have. Oh, right. He just put up a Blackstone shop.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The,
All right. So yeah, there's
the
a shop for all
trader.
of this. The Prismarine shop is like, yeah, you guys are gonna get some diamonds. That's pretty much it.
Trader M's. Yeah. Yes. Go broke.
I don't have an Elytra. Okay. Do you want to do this? Do you want to rock the rest of this tomorrow? Because I know we're pushing when you got to log out.
Yeah.
Give me
Yes.
money. Okay. All right. I think that's the plan. And then we'll come back. We'll actually like build out this, and I'm
Yeah,
definitely gonna
fix
let
it.
you take the lead of this. I really like this shape
Mm.
though.
I do too.
Once
As
we,
long
once
as
we make it a 1, I really like this
Mhm.
shape for this big window.
I do too. Yeah.
Because I
Mm.
like it's just a big circle here, but I would actually want the arm to look like it's socketed into this window. I think that
Ooh,
just came
yeah.
out really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. The way that worked out was so funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then for the top, I don't think we need like as many windows, but these big empty sections right here are just screaming window to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. And it's up to you if you still want to have like different floors or not. It helps break it up. So
Well,
I will let. Mhm.
if there's not going to be an interior though, and it's just like all for decoration, then there's no use putting anything into that.
Mhm.
And then we could just like block off like I did up here with the frog lights for the windows. We could just do that.
Yeah, we can do that. And if anybody wants to come in here, we'll put like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can put a giant egg in here. To
Egg.
really confuse people who go in.
Egg.
Yeah, because egg. Filling this up with water is going to be a pain in the butt. An Easter egg egg.
Egg.
Okay, we've got a
Tower.
palette. We've got this. We've got redstone started. Allie, we did redstone. Are we professionals?
You did redstone. No.
It was. You have a lot of
Professional.
mud.
I tried to divide 30 or 30. What was the number?
32.
I tried to divide 32 by 2 and get an even number. No, I'm not a professional. Far from it.
You wanted an odd number, but yeah. Wee.
Brain's done for the day.
Yeah, I did a lot of redstone. You did a lot of great work. We've got a lot of
After this
shapes.
day. Shapes. Bubbles. Yay.
We're gonna try to get some like. That's gonna be the hardest part is trying to make it look like this is blubbing out, without losing the shape.
Yeah.
And I have to figure out exactly. I gotta find a video to let me know how conduits work. I guess. By the way, Blackstone, not Blackstone, coal. I have a lot of stone coal ore.
Ooh.
If you want to integrate that into the build at all, I don't have a whole lot of the deep slate coal, but I should have some.
Really rare.
I got a lot of random
bits
and random bobs. I definitely have enough deep slate. And mud is mud. That's easy to get. I hear someone has a mud farm.
Wait, you're
Maze
talking about me or
Lightning.
someone else?
You.
Okay, cool. I was like, yeah, I do, but wait.
Who else?
Yeah, I never know.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh,
all right.
I thought something happened.
In that case,
Yay.
And if you want to stream tomorrow, that's fine. If you don't, that's also fine. I don't know
I'll
what your
probably
preference
just-
is.
There's no. Never mind. I'm. Yep. Nope. All right. Well. Yeah. We'll get there. It'll be great. It'll be
Decide
fun.
tomorrow. I had fun streaming with you yesterday. I got rated. She probably would have rated you if you were streaming today.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let me see. Speaking of, let's see if there's anyone I can raid because I'll go ahead and call it too.
Yeah.
Who do we got? Do I got anybody new I'm following? New Allium stream? I'm trying to get her to stream more. Tell her to stream more. And the answer is no. I don't have anybody I'm following. Like, I'm not going to follow Whip, or I'm not going to raid Whip of all people.
How fast can I go?
Maze has been going for a while.
Huh?
Maze has been going for a while. That was a lot of building.
Ah. Whew.
And I got more. I got to get on tonight and do more of my cliffs. I'm so close to being done.
Yay.
Black
clips
Knight
are fun.
agrees. Black Knight says that we love you. We want to see you stream more.
Aw. Well, thank you. It means a lot.
Oh, and right, we can rebuild the interior with all these trees. Or you can build a lot of trees inside the interior, make it like a garden.
Oh, I love you too, by the way, friends, everyone. You've seen Megamind, right? And I love you, random citizen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's today's
my
quote
vibe.
that popped in my brain.
I love Megamind.
Dude, that movie's so good.
Peak superhero movie. I'll hear no objections.
Yes. Yeah. No.
It's
So
worked out
good,
up
so
here
good.
though. I think the same color palette as the arms, make it look more run down with the arms. I don't know how to make these look more robotic-y, but I think Prismarine Copper gets there.
Yeah.
Have upscaled LAs? No. Because I'm not going to build an LA right now. I'm sorry that I made your tower look so small.
Oh, it's the
And
smallest tower ever.
I made your tower so big.
It's so tiny.
It really, really isn't, but I get it.
And it's so tiny. Look how small. It's just a baby. It's a baby tower.
let's see.
Oh my gosh. Crazy tiny tower.
Want to see, do I have Hobbit Barn? No. This is Island. I'm trying to see if I have my original tree. Yes, I do. See? This is the size of
tree.
mazes. I don't know if you ever saw this one.
I did, yeah. This
Yeah.
is the it's nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
that's the original tree. And look how small it is. Even compared to your tower. Your tower is bigger than my tree.
No, it's not.
Almost. Mine's just spindly and goes up.
Wait,
It's like
paste.
a dollhouse. Yeah.
You should paste the other tree beside it. Only if you can erase it, though. I don't want to mess it up. Wee. Tree.
So, if you look at it, hold on one second.
Ooh, I like the addition of end rods.
Right, I gave that up when I decided to make my tree look more realistic.
That's fair.
There you go.
Oh, big tree.
I
Whoa.
sized it 3 times. And some change.
Wow.
And then I also added some more branches because I needed a branch over here and I needed to expand this branch by a lot. You can actually see if you look closely. You want to see a little hack I did? So, do you see this tree right here? Specifically this set of branches right here?
Yeah.
and leaves. That's flipped and upside down right here.
Ooh.
And same thing over here.
I'm learning so much.
And
I hope I remember it.
the same thing over. I literally copy and pasted it 3 times because I couldn't figure out how to do the rest of the branches. I had just so much space to fill.
Ooh.
So I copy and pasted the same tree a couple of times.
Brain is expanding.
That's this. I do that a lot. I make an asset and I copy and paste it everywhere. Kind of like what we're doing over here. You made a tower and we're pretty much going to use the exact same thing. We're just going to clean it up. We are going to have to rebuild it, but I don't imagine the shape's going to change all that much.
No, it's just rebuilding, as in like fixing some aspects of it and like making this. Some parts of it don't look that bad, but like some of it's just like, yikes.
Yeah,
gotta fix that.
That's fine. Yeah, believe me. So I did that big boat for my cottage world, and that's exactly what I did. And I had to go in and clean it all out.
Wow.
Yeah. But all right, it's gonna look like I'm kicking you out, but that's because I am. You don't have to stay here, but you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here because I'm gonna go log off.
Okay, that's fair.
Bye. Thanks for building. Thanks for hanging out today. Bye, chat. You guys have a great time.
Bye, chat. Bye, stream. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for hanging.
All right, guys. I just hung up on Allie. You guys have a great one. Thank you to Allie again for hanging out. We'll definitely hang out some more tomorrow so we can get the rest of this team built. I'm really excited for it. And sadly, we don't have anyone we can raid again today, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. See ya, M. See ya, chat. Y'all have a great one. Ciao.